Hello, Virgos. Welcome to your mid-October to mid-November love and relationship general reading. I'm Psychic Medium Eric. I want to thank all my viewers, old and new subscribers to my channel. It's been a great pleasure bringing this to you. It's been a labor of love. I enjoy bringing you all this. It's been a great experience. You guys have really made this channel a success. Like I said, you guys have inspired me. You've really pushed me forward with my readings and what I do. I want to thank you personally for that. Like I said, it's been a joy and a pleasure to bring you your readings. Like I said, I strive to do other things with my readings, try to give you as much information as I can. Um, if you'd like a private reading, you can always check my description box, and all the information you need to book a private reading is there. All right, Virgos. Now, for your love and relationship, I've broken it up like I told other people. I'm breaking it up into two sections, a single section and a couple section, or people who are in a relationship. Okay, so I've decided to separate the two. So I think it makes it easier. So singles can take what they want out of the reading, and couples can, or people in the relationship can take what they want out of their spread. All right, like I said, I'm always gonna up the ante with my readings, give you as much as I can, and I will always do that for you guys. Like I said, you guys have been, you guys have been great. So you know what? Let's just keep the ball rolling and keep learning and just keep growing together. All right, I'm going to start off with singles first. So singles, your basic energy with love and relationships this month and through November is the Knight of Pentacles. So what that tells me is you guys are working really hard in your relationships, working really hard for singles out there. You're really moving forward. So a lot of you are going to be this also means you guys have worked hard in the past. I feel like you guys have worked on yourselves. I feel like as a Virgo, I feel like you've worked on yourselves, and you're making progress forward to finally get what you want with the singles. That's what I'm getting out of the reading, because the other cards I drew for you was also waiting results and take the lead. Yeah, so a lot of you have been putting work into establishing relationships, or if you're single, you've been looking for relationships. You've really taken the authority to kind of manifest the relationships that you want. And the good thing with you singles is I also got the victory card and clear audience. So you're hearing victory right now. You know you've put the hard work in, and victory for you singles is coming. And it could be with another earth sign, another Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Could be coming in. Okay, so what's passing you is the Seven of Wands. Again, you fought the battles, and now you're moving forward. So all those battles you had to fight to establish yourself, I feel like this is an establishing card, because the Six of Wands is victory. I feel like with the Seven of Wands, you've got your victory. Now you're establishing yourself. And with this, you've worked hard to establish yourself. So that's great for you singles right now. And what you have in your center card is the King of Swords. King of Swords is very logical, very, very authoritative. So I feel like you've taken real charge of your lives. It's also, if you're singles, it's also telling you to take charge of your life and what your relationships want to look like, what you're looking for. All right, you're taking charge. You know what? You're taking charge. Or it could be that maybe you've come across a possible potential partner that could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that you could be, possibly wanting to date. All right, coming into you. But whatever it is for singles this month and through November, you're going to be victorious, especially in love too. All right, like I said, you fought the battles, you put the hard work, and now you won. What you have as a base is the Five of Wands. And I'm sensing this is more of an internal battle than an external battle. What I mean is I feel like you guys have gone, especially if this is in the past. So what this is telling me, your past battles, if you have new love coming in, you might feel a little conflicted right now because you have fought so many battles to get the victory. And what this is telling you with the clear audience is you have your victory. There's no need to battle yourself now. Now it's a time where your results are paying off and you will take the lead. So if there's any internal battles that your singles are having right now, it's time to drop it and move forward. All right, because they don't suit you anymore. You don't need to be battling yourself right now because you've done the hard work and you've laid down the groundwork for you singles out there. All right, so Virgos, what we have above you is the Temperance card. In other words, to find balance. Okay, yeah, you guys are looking for very balanced relationships. A lot of you are going to be finding them too. You're looking for balance right now, so you can kind of combat. So if there's any internal conflicts right now, you're gonna find balance now because you do have love coming in for you. So you're gonna find your balance where you don't have to battle yourself anymore. So that's really good. So your balance is definitely coming in. Remember, always keep up the hard work because you guys have worked hard as singles. And your payoff is going to be the Empress. So you've got a lot of gifts coming in. So like I said, you've got a lot of gifts. It's almost, I look at it as the Empress is gifts. You know what? You have a lot of gifts. New relationships will be coming in. And you've really, like I said, you've really set yourself up for great relationships coming in. I want to draw a few more cards for you too. Next one you have is the Page of Swords, which is telling me you pretty much know what you want in a relationship. That's how you communicate it, though. You're pretty much straight to the point. You don't mess around, especially with new relationships. You kind of, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. So you with new relationships, you say, this is what I'm all about. There's no pretending and there's no false pretenses there. And that's what's going to lead to your victory because people will know who you are and they'll like and respect you for that. Oh, look at that. The Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys are going to be, with love and relationships, you're going to be really fulfilled this month. It's going to give you happiness and stability because you guys have put the hard work in now for you singles, and now it's going to pay off because you say what you, like I said, you know what your relationship, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. That's awesome for Taurus because, like I said, you're not, excuse me, for Virgo, not Taurus, sorry, Virgo. You say what you mean and you mean what you say. You know what you want in a relationship, and you basically, you put it out there. You put no pretenses. You are who you are, and that's what the payoff is going to be because someone's going to come along and they're going to respect you for that because you're not putting on a phony, you're not putting on a mask. You're not being phony. You're being who you are. For you single Virgos this month, it's going to be awesome. All right, for singles. Now I'm moving over to couples. Okay, for you couples out there, your overall energy is the Four of Air. What that means is you guys have put, also you guys, for people who are dating now, for you Virgos who are dating, you did put a lot of hard work into your relationships right now. And now I feel like this time is going to be kind of a rest period right now. You did put a lot of hard work in. Now I feel like it's a rest period. All right, I also got the Moon card for you in the Lover's deck, or the Confront, and I put out a couple of Clarity cards, see what that's about. I got the Two of Air and the Knight of Fire. What this is telling me right now, you may be taking a break. Your relationship may be going really fast right now, and you might want it to take a little bit of a break right now because it's going so fast. You're kind of saying, you know what? It might be making you a little bit emotionally off balance because things are happening fast now. For you Virgos in the relationship. So I feel like this is, you're trying to decide, you know what, I want to take it to the next step, but you know what, maybe I want to wait a little bit before I make that decision. I want to take a bit of a break before I take that next step into a relationship. All right, I feel like that's what the energy I'm getting from. That's the messages I'm getting for you. What's passing you guys in the past is a Magician again. You also, like the singles, you've worked hard in a place to establish your relationships. Now I feel like this is a bit of a break time before, I feel like some of you, before you decide to really, really decide to take your relationships to the next step. Okay. Now, okay, yeah, the Emperor. You got your middle card is the Emperor. What that's telling me is to basically, yeah, you've, like I said, you've established your relationships, you've established what you want, and now you kind of, now that you've established stuff, now I feel like you're taking a kind of a break. And then after, I feel like it's a lot of you after you've taken a break now, putting all the hard work, and then you're going to take the next step with your relationship. So this is kind of like a break period right now before your relationships take the next step. Okay, for you Virgos. And the basis of your reading is the Sun. Oh, this is an excellent card. This is happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. You know what? I don't question Virgos and your confidence. You have the confidence. You have the Sun. This is the base of your reading. All right, and this is what's above you guys, the Six of Pentacles, or the Six of Earth. So you're basically, your relationships are good right now because it's give and take. It's 50-50. So a lot of you Virgos are in very good relationships right now. You're just taking a break before the relationships take that next step, before you're willing to jump into, maybe making a real commitment. So you're taking that time off, you know, to go over things. And this is also about confronting your fears. So if there's any fears about taking the next step, just release them. Okay, now look at this card. You also, next card you have is the High Priestess, your intuition. Trust your intuition right now. If you need to take a break, you take a break. All right, and while you're taking a break, there's any fears, release it, because the relationships look really good this month for you Virgos out there. Yeah, so just trust your intuition. If you feel like you need to take a break before things get really hot and heavy, then take a break, okay? You don't have to, you know, it's a process. It's a process, and you don't want to rush the process, because when you rush the process, when you rush a dating process, you could burn out just as fast. You know, things can burn out very fast. You know, when a relationship starts off fast and it starts off too fast, it can burn out just as easily. So it's the time to take it slow. Okay, next card up you got is the King of Water, or the King of Cups. You could be in a relationship with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But for you, I feel like you're taking the High Priestess and the King of Water. You're getting your... I feel like you're emotionally balanced right now. You feel really good about yourself. I feel like Virgo's in a relationship right now. You feel really good about yourself. You got that clarity. You got that emotional balance, all right? I feel like it's really helped you. So this little break that you guys are taking now, I think it's going to help you get that emotional balance. And some of you are already sensing that already. All right, like I said, if there's any fears, just release it, because there's really nothing to worry about. Then you could jump into relationships taking the next step. Okay, and now, last card up, you got the Four of Earth. So yeah, you guys are really, and now you're building your foundations with your relationships now. Now you've got the balance. Now you've got the decision to make it go forward. Now comes the foundation. So you'll be building the foundation. But first, I feel like there's a little bit of a rest period. And I feel like when it comes to November, that you're going to decide, a lot of Virgo relationships are going to take it to the next step. And it's going to be really good. You've got emotional balance. You're well rested. A lot of your partnerships are 50-50, where you're giving and taking. That's why you have the sun beneath you. And like I said, and it's going to lead to you building your foundations for your future with relationships and in the relationship that you're in right now. Okay, Virgos, that's your love and relationship reading for mid-October through mid-November. This was for singles and for couples. I'm Psychic Medium Eric. I've enjoyed bringing this to you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've taken something out of it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of October and November.